What are you guys grateful for? Just all
Family
around.
and friends, definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm really grateful for that we didn't really have technology growing up.
I know. I'm so grateful for that.
It was there, but not like it is now.
So I'm grateful for humor. I'm grateful for
Yes.
humor. You ever seen that? The Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
That's the turkey that comes alive.
No way.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
We're going to have a season 1 finale.
That's what I kept reaching for the whole podcast was for that. Welcome back to Real Talk After Dark. We'll keep it real about life and film, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? We got lovely TJ Dalton here. But went back and watched some of our old podcasts, see where we came from. We've come a long way, guys. It was like watched how we first opened up and how we first came off, and now we're just kind of like in our spot now, in our comfort zone, and all that great stuff. And I also want to wish a happy birthday to Dalton. Happy birthday to Dalton.
Level 31.
To Dalton.
32.
32.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
Jesus
to you.
fuck.
Yeah.
And many more. Cha cha cha. And don't forget the good old classic Willy's Wonderland. It's your birthday, so we want you to have fun. It's your birthday, so let's party, everyone.
That's what I heard last night. It was like midnight, maybe
Came
like
down.
20 minutes after midnight.
Yep.
And that's what I hear. I'm like, what in the heck?
Yep.
At first, I thought he was doing a Donald Trump thing because he started out like with the music started out really like horns and festive stuff.
It was all about him, man. It was his birthday. That birthday, this man on the day of filming, he's giving his birthday night to us. So happy birthday, sir.
Thank you guys. But yeah, it's not all about me. What are we going to talk about tonight?
Well, how's everybody doing? First off, what are you grateful for, guys? It's the month of not only giving, but being grateful, which a lot of people tend to forget to be grateful throughout the rest of the year. And they like to show off, especially on the books of the faces, and talk about what they're grateful for. And I'm not, you can do that. That's cool. That's great. We're all grateful for something.
Yeah.
What are you guys grateful for? Just all
Family
around.
and friends, definitely.
Absolutely.
I used to be grateful for health, but not this year.
Poor guy's going through some stuff, man. He just went through something recently.
And now I'm going through something else.
They took it off for the podcast.
I can't.
Ooh, that looks bad, bro. That looks like so swollen.
I can't.
Put it down. Put it down.
Put it down. We can get this man some ice.
See,
Yeah.
now they know how big it really is.
Whoa.
I am grateful for that.
Wouldn't use those words, but or I guess you would have.
I'm definitely grateful every day for my son. Absolutely grateful for my wife. Grateful for the life I live every day. It's got its ups and downs. Everybody does. But grateful for family and friends. I'm grateful for friends to be able to share this lovely podcast with.
Life might be tough, but you have to make sure that you wake up every morning. When your feet hit the ground, the devil himself says, "Oh shit, he's up."
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes he likes us to live a comfortable life so we don't turn to God.
Yeah, well,
it's crazy.
But you got to be like one of your idols. You got to be like The Rock, clanging and banging.
Oh boy!
In a comparison, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That's like a double answer because he said it like Arnold. So it's like I don't know if I believe that.
I'll tell you guys about it after the podcast.
Oh no!
I don't know if this
after dark.
I don't know if this is gonna get me more canceled or make me lose more friends, but I'm grateful for Trump's victory.
Oh,
hey,
that was about to be dangerous.
Right.
Oh man!
Oh boy! I shouldn't have said that.
No.
Shots fired.
I mean, poor Kamala.
Well,
man, dang it! Actually, if I want to be a little more like them, I got to be more like.
But
Sorry, I didn't mean to go there, but. Anyway, let's move on to.
You know what I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for the frickin' internet because we can look back at stupid shit like this 20 years from now and be like, The fuck were we thinking back then?
Yeah, it's funny because even like if this stuff is still going, like internet, everything, all the digital era, even long after we're gone, think about how many generations gonna find stuff like this, and maybe Real Talk After Dark becomes the coolest thing ever 200 years from now or something.
Dutch would be 60 years old. His
God.
great grandkids would be like, "Hey, great grandpa, what's this?" And pulls up a Real Talk app, and it's here us doing, "No,
Or Miss
why?"
Excuse me.
It's like, what?
I only have one thing to say to that. Honka honka.
I'm definitely not grateful for Honka Honka. I mean,
I am, because it's brought us some very comical moments this year. Honka honka.
I'm grateful for the moments we have.
Yeah.
Definitely grateful for God, right?
So,
Right? Yes, sir.
Every morning.
You know what I'm grateful for this week?
Specifically?
Yeah, this week specifically. That we are 5 days away from watching Mike Tyson beat the ever-living shit out of Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's going to be
I'm ready to watch that.
Well,
going down.
You guys should come watch it with me, because I'm having a party for it.
Oh,
are you?
Yeah.
Dang.
He probably works, don't you?
No,
Real Talk After Dark live
he
podcast.
don't work on Fridays.
Ryan does.
How cool would it be to just like set it up here and just be able to just live talk it?
That'd be amazing.
But
I mean,
Put it up
it's
on your
portable
monitor or
enough,
something.
but I wouldn't bring the arms with me. We just have to hold the mic. Bring it with us and do it live. Like, oh, did you see that? Oh.
but yeah, no, we're
And then everybody's going to have something to talk about at Thanksgiving. Like, did you see that?
yep. Yeah, we're actually having a party for it. So
Nice.
Yes, it is the month
and
of
anybody's
Thanksgiving.
allowed to come. So
Thanksgiving and being grateful and all that fun stuff. Heading into the seasons, the holiday seasons. It's funny how we're going to be heading into the holiday spirit, and I don't know. I'm not gonna
Christmas
say it.
spirit.
I'm just not even going to say it.
Might as well.
No, well, come on, Sam. Okay, I'm done. I'm just not even going to go there. I'm just grateful to have what freedom we do have.
yeah,
What we do, we're still going to have, because we're going to protect that shit. But what we're going to, afraid to do, grateful for freedom.
Yeah.
Speech, be able to say what we want. But some people take it too far. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's true. It's easy to take too far, I guess.
Yeah.
People are sensitive about that stuff.
So I just came from church tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And people learned a very interesting fun fact. And here's one for you. John Kellogg, the creator of Kellogg's cereal, created cornflakes to help men in mental institutions to quit masturbating.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
How'd you learn that in church? That's a church fact?
I've had,
What?
Well,
What kind of church you going to, bro?
I had known that for years.
Oh.
And the look on my mom's face, she's just like, she's like,
Drip?
what?
Dribble.
And my brother goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, that's a real fact.
Jeez. I'm not going to be looking that up whenever we get done.
You can look it up right now.
I don't have my phone on me. So I'm professional.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
When I had heard that, I was like,
we whip it in.
Not right now.
so you know what my response to that is? I'm grateful I'm not in a mental institution.
Right.
And I don't have cornflakes at home.
Yeah, there's not fun places to be.
No, they're not too bad.
It depends.
Yeah. But no, like I've been paying attention to Facebook the last couple of days, and it kind of seems like what you said, that only people get on this trend during that month because it's the 30-day challenge of what we're grateful for every day. It's like, why can't we do this, once a week during the year, So, put on here why does it got to be a trend? And it's like, that's just stupid.
I think about what's going on right now, how divided we are. Everybody's attacking one another after a certain, everything that happened. We already said it. It's done. But I'm just saying, everybody's throwing a big old hissy fit, and they're throwing a right hook at the wrong party. And it's just like, what are you trying to do here?
Wouldn't they be throwing a left hook?
I don't know, man. Whatever.
Depends on what side you're on.
Whatever. But I'm just saying, it's just ridiculous how we're
divided.
Seeing.
Yeah.
It's funny, the side that's so against the other side is the side that's throwing so much hate.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the fact that I can.
Alrighty then.
I'm grateful for the fact that I
Grateful for
can.
Jim Carrey for his career, for giving us many laughs, along with many others, Ron Williams and so many others.
What are you grateful
Which
for?
I'd like
TJ?
to dedicate this podcast to Tony Todd, who we just recently lost, the freaking legendary icon that we just talked about back a few episodes ago about horror icons. We even brought up Candyman and stuff like that. So,
I remember when you had sent that to me, and I'm looking on. I'm like, I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Final
You were in
Destination,
disbelief.
using the Final Destination, man, all that stuff.
When he told me it wasn't even posted online, I'm like, what the fuck are people reading this? And then boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn, okay.
Speaking of Tony Todd and Final Destination, I had a quick near-death moment once where a tire flew off of a car and almost hit me when I was delivering a pizza at night, working at Pizza Hut back when I was like 18 years old, dude. And if I didn't stop when I did, it wouldn't have bounced off the road and hit my bumper if I didn't see it or would have stopped any sooner or later or something like that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The timing. It could have went through my windshield, kind of like this Final Destination 2 log.
Yeah, every time I come across a log truck, I get away from the damn log truck.
Oh yeah,
just because of that movie.
A lot of people learn that. But let's talk about things to be grateful for other than death. I didn't mean to go there with Final Destination.
No.
Tony Todd, but
I'm grateful for Tony Todd because
his career, what he gave us, man.
Yeah, he brought a lot of really great, moments.
Yeah, scary to a lot of people, like really terrifying.
Yeah, maybe you want to eat candy more. Shit. That's like Clint Howard, the ice cream man, I didn't get scared of ice cream, I fucking ate him more. I was scared of that motherfucker because he had no hair.
Oh no.
What's wrong with you, TJ? Are you okay?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, man. You just said some weird ass shit there, man.
When don't I?
Go ahead, Darnell.
Go ahead, Darnell.
When don't I say some off the wall stuff?
I don't know, man. Go ahead and tell us your life story, brother.
No. Talking about being thankful, though.
Yeah.
You got to talk about Thanksgiving. That was a phenomenal. Would you call it a B-rated horror film?
Oh, you talking about the Thanksgiving movie?
Yeah.
With Eli Roth, yeah.
It's fine. I just watched that Friday.
We finally got us an actual Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Because when that holiday's always been left out, you never really get one. Yeah. If we're going to talk a little horror Thanksgiving, I will talk Thankskilling. You ever seen that? Fucking gobble gobble, motherfucker. You ever seen that? The Thankskilling?
I don't know.
It's a turkey that comes alive.
No way.
I would love that.
And what's funny is they did a sequel, but they didn't do a 2. It's technically 2, but they call it Thanksgiving 3. But there's no 2. So they just do Thanksgiving and then Thanksgiving 3. Yeah.
Strange.
And it's just funny because motherfucker.
and the third,
does it talk? The turkey talks?
But I don't, because it's just so weird and outrageous and sexual and violent and explicit that it's kind of like, it's very kind of like basement horror, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like not a lot of people really see it. Didn't get a huge wide release. Obviously, didn't get theatrical stuff like that. So it's kind of like a underground type of thing. But Thanksgiving was more official, so more people seen it. It's more Hollywood.
I love how he's saying, basement, underground, and he's doing this hand motion. Fuck.
He said, "You fuck."
But no, because I remember when we were talking about it, you had said that it was originally just a fake trailer in a movie like 10 years earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it was Quentin Tarantino and Eli Roth.
Machete was the first one to get an actual movie from its fake trailer.
So the three of us.
And then Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I don't think they've done any other ones.
And like, I
want don't.
Yeah.
If you plan on seeing this movie, don't. And it's like, don't. It's good.
But like,
I wanted to see that one.
Because I remember, we're watching it, and like we had thought we had the climax figured out, and you and I were both wrong, and we're just like, holy shit, we didn't see that coming, and they actually got us.
Yeah.
And it was like, you don't really see that much anymore. It's like you think you can figure out things,
they're
and then
more predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what was it? Devil was the one where they were in the
Oh
elevator
yeah,
the whole
that was a
movie.
good one.
man, we don't
M
speak
Night
that name.
Shyamalan.
I
Don't
figured
speak that name. Everything's about the devil.
I figured out that
Everything's
whole
the devil with your
movie
mama.
just by watching the trailer, and I was pissed.
Really?
Yeah,
I liked
Yeah,
it. I liked
I
it
didn't
until
like
the
it.
very end. I
didn't
thought
like
it was
it.
good.
I didn't like it.
but
I didn't like it.
but Thanksgiving
Mhm.
was very, very well done. Very good cast.
There was no turkey going crazy in it. So.
Gee. Well, I don't want to spoil or anything.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. Gobble, gobble.
But I'm grateful, like I said, not only for you guys, but for even filmmaking, entertainment,
Oh, yeah.
for all that, to have platforms for us to be able to share our stories
Yeah.
and share our voice
I was
talk about what we love.
I was telling my buddy Danny, I said,
throwing that
it's
out there.
been 10 years since I got into the film
Grateful.
industry.
I love you.
I love you guys. Love you, man.
I tolerate you.
Damn.
I bet.
Shot down.
But, 10 years I've been
It's a wonderful life.
A wonderful movie. Different month.
Well, I'm talking about It's a Wonderful Life now. But I mean, it is a Christmas movie, but think about it, it's also a movie about being grateful about how he sees his life that he didn't have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One of the first movies to like really give us that type thing.
Yeah.
And show us what it would be like to not get that and how it would affect so many, and then how he's grateful to have that, no matter, even if he's just middle class or low, he doesn't need to be, he doesn't need to live the life that he wants,
Right.
and he already had what he had with his family and stuff. He just he took
He
it for
didn't
granted.
realize how good he had it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good premise, regardless of it being Christmas or whatever. It can take place whenever.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Scream 7's gonna be. It's gonna be, what if Scream 6 didn't happen? Or Scream 5 and 6 didn't happen?
No.
Yeah, because they're writing. I mean, what are they gonna say?
No.
I mean, it's gonna be like in Scream 6 how they wrote off. I know this is really off being great. I mean, I'm grateful for Ghostface. I mean, but but they wrote off, Sydney and Scream, how they're just like, well, she's with her family, she's fine, let her have a happy ending, and that was all they said about it. Are they gonna do that in Scream 7 with Tara and Melissa's character? Or are they gonna be like, oh yeah, they're just let them live a happy life?
But you're
Maybe.
You're forgetting about one thing though.
What are they gonna do?
You're forgetting about the other two
Or
members.
it just didn't happen?
No, but you're forgetting about
So they
the
could
other
bring
two.
Dewey back.
That'd be sweet.
But you're forgetting about the other two members of the core four. They're in limbo right now.
Chad should have died. Anyway, moving on. Grateful for just that stuff. Grateful to be able to be fans and tell a story. Make a fan film. Director Scott. Fan film. Screen fan film coming. Directors December 20th, 2026.
I bet you Chad's grateful he survived getting stabbed 140 times.
Yeah, right.
What about, we talked
Chad.
about it once before about Pursuit of Happiness. That's a very,
Will Smith?
I know Will Smith. We just
not
not
a
say
fan.
his name. Let's not. Ow, damn it.
Keep your name
Where is
out of
he?
his mouth,
Keep
bro.
my name
Oh my
out
gosh.
your fucking mouth.
My bad. Anyway, just
Scared
think
me.
of the movie alone without him. Okay, it's just a great film. It's a great film.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
ruining
really.
Popeye.
It's a great fit. I'm done. Can't say. I'm done. Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes.
But Toy Story is about a toy learning that he's a toy. He thinks he's real, and he comes to reality, and then he realizes that being a child's plaything is actually good.
If you were a character in Toy Story, who would you be?
Oh my goodness!
Be honest with yourself. I'd probably be one of the little army men.
He'd
I'd be Woody, so I could have that.
Oh God! He'd be one of the sheep.
Nope.
No.
He'd either be Rex or Slink.
Rex or Slink?
Said he'd fucking sheep.
I don't
He's
know.
not one of us.
No. With how he acts,
I
Rex.
said, Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head was funny. You're pretty funny.
Maybe I'd be Rex.
No, I
Anyway.
could see Rex.
I just had to
Yeah.
say that and bring up like some, even Finding Nemo, the dad's ungrateful.
Yeah.
And he finds his
Oh,
son again.
Finding Nemo, I'm Dory.
He lives a life with his wife, and then she
Yeah.
dies, and then he's got to live her dreams. Cars about a conceited race car who thinks he's number one, who finds himself in a small town. Coco, who realizes about when we forget our loved ones in the afterlife, they disappear,
Oh.
and so you know what I mean. That's a thing, you know what I mean. Like just stuff like that. Think about that. You know what I mean. Just even stuff like that. You think about the small meaning of it. It's more than just all that.
Right.
I mean, it is all that. It's great animation, great story, great everything from everyone. But I mean, at the core, there's that.
There's a meaning to it.
You want to talk about a movie that nobody really thinks about? Would make you think about being grateful?
What's that?
Jack.
Oh, I love Jack. Oh my gosh.
That right there, because it just shows you that how fast life can go.
No kidding. And especially the fact that the guy ages like 10 years every like 4 years or something. I mean, it's fast.
He had reverse.
I mean, he looked like
Benjamin Button disorder.
Robin Williams was in his 30s when he shot that.
Yeah.
So he was, and by the time he was a third grader?
He was
like that.
35.
He was he was basically 35, but he was only
10,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even the movie starts off with the mom and dad at a party, and she's only, what'd she say? Only like not even 2 months pregnant, or not even 2 months, not even into the second trimester, and maybe in the second. I don't know, but she was like, it's early.
Yeah.
It was like a Halloween party too, wasn't
she looked huge.
And then he just grew up, like really fast.
He was
and even
5
by the
years
time,
old in the
even by the time they graduate high school, I mean, you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah, it's
He's
been
like
a long time.
Yeah,
by the time he
about
graduates
80.
high school, he looked like he was an 80-year-old man.
Yeah, he liked them gummy bears with the teacher.
Yeah,
the red ones,
J-Lo,
right?
J-Lo, yeah, the red one.
Yep, I remember a little bit of it. It's been a long time though.
I laugh because when they're talking with her about what they want to be when they grow up, and the one kid goes, "I want."
You got this. Starts with a G. You got this, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't make me say it.
He goes, you're the reason I want to become a gynecologist.
Telling the teacher that?
Yeah, it goes over your
I
head.
don't remember that part.
Yeah, it goes over your head.
It wasn't Robin Williams. It was just some kid.
Right.
But
I was like, what?
Yeah, it goes over your head as a kid. You're just like, huh? You don't know what that is. It sounds like maybe a scientist.
Right. I was like, I saw it because I don't remember it, and I saw it in a clip like 4 days ago, and I started laughing. I was like,
"What's the song they sing in the clubhouse?" And like, nobody's picking on me.
How do you remember that?
Because he remembers a lot of useless things.
I don't know.
Remember in the clubhouse falls?
Yes.
They're all stomping him.
No, I remember them feeding Bill Cosby Vegemite.
Now you don't put the pudding in the butthole.
Vegemite.
Vegemite?
Yeah, and that shit is so gross. If you've never had it, don't.
I know, it's popular in Europe or
Australia.
England, Australia. Same difference. The accent.
Disgusting.
Is it?
What about the good old "I love you, Jenny"?
Gotta love Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Speaking of Forrest Gump, I had a friend that me and him really connected through Forrest Gump on the set of a film we worked on back in the day. I'm not going to say him by name, but he was a friend that unfriended me over the recent big old thingy that went down, and we had a connection through that. So
clearly not.
I miss you, Jenny.
I said.
I miss you, Jenny.
So here's something.
I still love you, Jenny.
That's great.
Just refer to him as Jenny.
Here's an interesting fact about
I
Forrest
miss you,
Gump.
Jenny.
And this will make you more grateful for Robert Zemeckis and them.
Mm-hmm.
The budget got slashed for Forrest Gump. So Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis both pulled out I think they said $60 million apiece out of their own bank accounts and funded the movie.
What's crazy is it wasn't long after the success of that the studios was trying to push for a sequel.
Yeah.
And they even sat for meetings, even with Robert Zemeckis and Tom Hanks, and even trying to discuss different potential, what they could do, where they could go. They couldn't figure something out.
And
even I'm glad they didn't. And they said it just eventually just never happened. But even he said that when they were trying to peer pressure them into doing it, they even the producers told them, he's like, "What, you guys don't like money?"
No,
I was really we like telling stories. How about that?
I was really glad.
That's what studios are about nowadays. And even if you make twice your budget, they're still like, "Oh, it's a failure." And it's like, what?
But no, I'm really glad that they didn't go with the concept of the book, though. I'm very grateful for that, because in the book he was an astronaut, he was a professional wrestler, some other shit. I'm like, what? I'm like, this just sounds stupid.
I felt like running.
I didn't stop.
Which, by the way, did you know?
I felt like podcasting.
The guy running, did you know that was Tom Hanks' brother?
Yeah, and he said,
"Yeah,
you just stepped in a big pile of shit, man."
Yeah.
What?
Shit.
He said,
Shit
it happens.
Yeah. What? Shit happens.
Happens.
And then you got the smiley face
But,
with the mud.
I was really
I'm
grateful.
just mark all these movies off because I'm grateful for them all. They're so good.
I was really grateful
don't
for
be grateful no more. I'm grateful for a short half-an-hour podcast. Good night.
Oh God.
The biggest
April
reason.
Fools.
The biggest reason I think I'm grateful for Forrest Gump, though, is because it teaches you to look at the world through the eyes of somebody different than you.
Yeah.
And, maybe, just maybe.
And I love that what he says at the end with Jenny, whenever she's like, I wish I could have been there with you or whatever. And he'll talk about like the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
He'd be like, man, some days at Vietnam, it was hard to sleep on the floor or on the on the ground or whatever. But he's like, but when you looked up at the sky, it was so dark. You could see all the skies. It was so beautiful. Or he talks about when he was running and he's like, I ran past a lake that looked like I was running past a mirror. A mirror. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so good. He said the raindrops, sometimes they fell from the sky. Sometimes they came sideways, upways from the ground.
I think one of the deepest things that he said in the whole movie, though, was, I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and it goes to show you what she missed out on a beautiful life. And when she explains that, she's like, man, you know what I mean? Went through all that, you know what I mean? But I mean, she led a selfish life for a while.
I thought,
but he was still there for her in the end. That's a good way to explain it for God, because God will always be there for you in the end.
I thought she died from AIDS.
Sorry.
Oh, wasn't it cancer?
Grateful.
No.
Grateful for humor and love.
You find out in the book she died of Hep C.
Oh.
Bro, it's just crazy. Jeez. A lot of things we don't know, and we'll expose them all.
Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it.
You can't get out of that now, can you?
It's gone.
Gosh dang it.
I'm just going to do the Jack Nicholson for the rest of the podcast because I'm grateful for that man because he gave us some great performances.
Grateful for Jake Gyllenhaal, even though he should have. I'm not grateful for the fact that he got snubbed for Prisoners and Nightcrawler and Stronger. Not grateful for that. You know,
Really?
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. We can be grateful and not grateful. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us great.
I'm grateful that you're not grateful for shit.
There you go. See, that's okay. It's okay to not be grateful for stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not trying to be negative or down, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Real talk. I guess. How else do you guys feel about gratefulness, or any movies you're grateful for, or anything like that? Because I don't want to wrap it up.
You know,
I'm having a good time.
I'm grateful.
The audience isn't having a good time.
I'm grateful for the fact that I've gotten to the age where I've realized that I would not change a thing that has happened in my life because it's shaped me into who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up having nothing. I've been homeless. You know, I've lived, in homeless shelters and all that shit. I had a rough growing up. Mm-hmm. But, watching what my mom had to go through raising 5 kids by herself makes it really grateful for the fact that, she did everything she could for us. And she had me as a kid.
Yeah.
And
nightmare.
And I'll be the first one to admit it. I was not the easiest kid to, have.
Yeah.
And I think back to some of the things and I'm like, how the hell did she do this with so much sanity? Mm-hmm. And she comes up with the same answer every single time. And I'll ask her, and I'm almost 40 years old.
Oh boy, here we go.
And I'll ask her.
You got to get that real.
I'm almost 40 years old.
And her response is, because you're my son and I love you and I would do it all over again. And my response is, I'd have beat my ass.
You should have been harder on me.
Well, if you go back and beat your younger self ass, child abuser.
But, seriously,
you get in trouble for that, even if it's yourself.
Like,
trouble.
Some of my greatest times growing up was in the homeless shelter. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of great memories in there. I got to, really experience life, if that makes sense. So no, I wouldn't trade anything I've gone through. Yeah. I've been in mental institutions growing up. Definitely wouldn't trade that because I got one of the coolest moments of my life out of a mental institution. I don't even know if Ryan knows this, but I got to play basketball with Nelly.
You liar.
No.
Liar.
They brought his sister over to have a test done.
That's why he's getting his drink now because he's like, I did it. Hold on. Let me
so he had to wait 2 hours for her to take her test. Mm-hmm. So he came down to the gymnasium and played basketball with us.
Did he say, down, down, baby, O Street in the baby, Nelly, almost I make it no, stuck at bus, come on now. I'ma say him. Did he do one of those? Did he say,
dude,
I'ma make it wild now?
This was almost 30 years ago.
Oh, shit. Well, who knows what he was singing back then?
Yeah.
He might have been singing, I pee on you. Drip,
that's R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Or did he?
But no, that was pretty
mic
cool.
drop.
I got signed up for this Christmas program where I got adopted by somebody. They bought my Christmas presents that year, and years later, my buddy Eric goes, "Hey, do you still have that red fishing pole?" And I said, "How do you know about that? Nobody."
You grateful for fishing then?
Very, very much. Turned out that he's the one that bought it for me, and I still have it, and I've had it for 25 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful for little moments like that.
Me too, brother. I'm grateful for all of us.
Oh, shit.
I'm grateful for even slip ups, even though we don't learn from our mistakes, and sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh, come on now. I'm about to walk away. Walk away.
You fat ass ain't walking nowhere. Even though I weigh more than you do.
So mean.
It's contradictory.
I weigh as much as you and Dalton put together.
I don't know how much I weigh. I don't know why I'm scared.
You're about 160.
Come on, man. Chill. Chill.
Ooh.
I'm grateful for honesty because so many people hear the lies nowadays that they think it's the truth. So when they hear the truth, they think it's a lie.
I'm grateful for Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Wrong person.
Yeah. Woo!
Woo! Give us a woo.
You got to do it right.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Come
I was trying
Come
to be
here,
quiet.
come here.
I forgot.
Come here.
No,
Come
don't.
Oh, dude, he's going to chop you in the chesticles.
I'm not
Hell
going to do it for real.
Yes, you are.
No,
Mother-
no, I
Do it
promise.
yourself. Do it.
Woo!
Damn.
Hey,
You go to a WWE event and do that in the
okay,
crowd. It
yeah.
doesn't matter where you're at in
Yeah.
the stadium. You'll just hear it in
Yep.
the yeah.
Crazy.
It's strange.
It's not just it's any. But talking about, grateful, it makes me think of
I'm grateful for you.
Dusty Rhodes. Yeah. These are hard times, baby. Hard times.
Oh,
See, I've dined with kings and queens, and I've slept in alleys eating nothing but pork and beans.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
That's Macho Man, but okay.
I'm grateful for that, man.
Well,
Gave
you
us
know,
some of the best
you
Slim
were.
Jim commercials ever. I mean, come on,
So,
man. Jeez.
You
And even he,
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Spider-Man.
Bonesaw.
except for
Bones always. Ryan Gregory on Real Talk After Dark is ready. I got you for 1 hour. 1 hour of Off the Rails Real Talk podcast.
Did you
Playtime.
see the meme going on about that? It said
somebody memed us for real.
We made it.
So it said Macho Man. He got so into character for his role as Bonesaw McGraw that he practiced being a professional wrestler for 30 years.
Oh, damn. That's good.
I was like, damn.
Moments of silence for everybody that thinks that they can block you online, but they can't block you in real life. Moments of silence for everybody who lost somebody over the last few days.
I'm at that age. I don't give a shit if I lose people anymore. I really
Also
don't.
grateful for everybody who has supported RBG or Real Talk through merch and support like that, because the end of the year 2024, the merch store is coming to a close. You heard it here live on Real Talk After Dark. It is coming to a close.
Why?
Because, bro, fucking nobody ain't getting nothing, so why keep it up? It's ridiculous. So it's gonna go bye-bye. I just wanted to say that. Content's still staying. Just saying. Content's still staying. Just saying. Content's still staying. Just saying. All right, take it over, Darnell.
So I hear that we might see a resurrection in the next year, though,
Oh, shut the
of
fuck up.
Dead Zone 24.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, I'm grateful for Dead Zone 24.
I'm grateful for my time on Dead Zone.
You know why? Because if it wasn't for Dead Zone 24, I would have never been part of the Rave Master 5-year anniversary, and I wouldn't be here today. So I'm very grateful for Dead Zone 24.
You got a bitchin' story to tell? or a funny story to tell,
But
or a one-liner.
that's bitching.
Bitchin'.
What's something that we agree on that we can agree to disagree?
That could be anything, dude.
It could be anything.
Well, I'm just grateful for y'all and for everything. And for
But but I'm being legit
some
serious.
days, though, for real, though, I mean, we're human beings and we're going to have our down days. And some days we do just be ungrateful for a lot of shit and take things for granted. It happens.
And there are
It
days
is normal. Sorry.
Unfortunately, it really is. We need more time with people. And there's so many people that just deal with people online that whenever you go out, all these younger kids I see, man, they're always out on their phone or, at work on their phone, all that stuff. And it's just like nobody interacts with each other no more. When there's nothing to do, nobody's sitting around talking, except for my cool group of guys. Shout out to y'all, Adam, Will, and Sam.
Damn.
And TJ. Y'all right.
But
They talk.
Oh.
I you saying that, I think back to, and that is something I'm really grateful for, that we didn't really have technology growing up.
I know. I'm so grateful for that.
It was there, but not like it is now. Like,
It's so hard to deal with. And now whenever people are talking to each other nowadays and everything, they're always just like, they don't know what to say. They come up to you and they're like,
See now, like what I like was like when you and I are talking on Messenger, a lot of times we'll use the voice message.
yeah.
I hate it.
Because no, it's easier to convey things, in my opinion.
Not if you're like in a car with somebody and you don't want them to hear what you're talking about.
Especially
Or this
what was
guy,
that one
whenever
time?
he gets
What was that one time? What did I say? He was with his
I'm
grandpa.
not-
What
I'm not-
happened?
It's explicit. I can say it.
Tell me,
Though.
I'll
Yeah, I'm like, dude, we're on After Dark. You can say it.
He's like, oh, my pussy. And I'm sitting in the car with my grandpa, dude.
I said, oh, my pussy hurts.
Yeah. Really high pitch and my phone.
You
Got me.
saying that somebody brought up, it was my buddy's wife. She goes, have you ever seen that video meme talking about kids raised in the 80s, 90s, and today?
Mm.
And it's kids in the 80s hit the door over their shoulder. Ugh. 90s. Ow. Kids today. My pussy hurts. I'm like,
Oh my God.
Did you catch that?
no, I didn't.
Did you hear that?
No, I heard it, but I didn't catch it. So you need to play it again. What the?
We were trying to wait for the perfect moment. We couldn't figure it out.
I had to add that. It's from Key and Peele.
That explains
It's
a
the
lot.
craziest laugh that freaking Key did, bro.
Oh,
And we had to clip it.
Oh man.
I guess it's funnier in person on
no.
video.
It was still pretty good. I got a chuckle.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, it was even funnier that he didn't recognize him, but he was sitting there laughing.
Well, when I realized he started going through the list of like 80s kids, 90s kids, I was like, oh yeah. So he's like, after he says the, oh my, I was like, I gotta hear that.
It was a great time.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I was
See-
waiting for
see-
it. That's what I kept reaching for the whole podcast
See,
was just for that note.
Waiting for it.
This is what you should be grateful for.
So I'm grateful for humor. I'm grateful for
Yes.
You know, moments like this, because we're gonna look back on this in 10 years and remember, like, man, that was so fun.
humor. One
You
day
remember-
I need
you
to add
remember-
Miss Guzzi.
Yeah.
But like, do you remember episode 26? Yeah,
Is this 26 or 25? 25 is elections. So this is
Yeah.
26.
yeah.
We're just lining up. We're just stacking them, stacking them, stacking them, stacking them.
Soon we're gonna have to have
Stack 'em up.
we're gonna have a season one
Stacking.
finale.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
still
I
a ways
feel like
off. though.
I think a season finale should be end of the year in 2025 and be the start of a brand new season.
Yeah.
And I need to talk to my boy Ryan at work who makes beats and music. I told him, I tasked him, I said, you need to create a new season 2 beat for us. So we can come in hot, 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 real talk, hot, 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 real talk. Exclusive preview of the opening of Real Talk. So it won't be real talk. It'll be real talk, talk, hot, hot, real talk, talk, hot, hot.
We'll give TJ
Something
something
like
to dance to.
Something like that.
In the earth now, man.
Why? Because I changed things for you.
Yeah.
You can't handle change.
I don't like change.
Oh boy, he's gonna. Oh no.
Hyperventilating. Quit giving mouth to mouth.
Anybody knows that one? That was a good one.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really hurting and like, cause,
Poor guy.
and like, so like
his cast
laughing
back
and
on.
all this.
We're going to the hospital after this. We're not taking you home.
Yep.
Oh no. I'm going back in a couple days.
We can cut it off in the garage in the back.
Shit. I'm
Please don't.
get a
Okay.
lightsaber and cut the
Call
son
you,
bitch off.
Ash Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What
buddy.
would he be?
By far, I'm grateful for Ash.
Yes.
Well, when you do cut them bad boys off, you'll be grateful that you had them once.
What do you mean?
Well, because then he's gonna have to live life without them.
His
At
digits?
least not. That's another thing we all take for granted. I mean, I think people who unfortunately, paralyzed or who can't walk get a little real here. Shit that happens like that, you know what I mean? We take it for granted. Like, I even tore back in 2016, I tore both ligaments on my ankle on both sides on my left ankle.
I remember that.
And I was off my foot for 8 to 10 weeks. And it was just like, I definitely took, having that time for granted, not being able to do anything, how badly it hurt. You just, when things like that happen, you know what I mean? So you kind of come out of it trying to live life a little bit more fuller.
Well, I mean, look at
stuff happens to you to kind of slow you down.
Look
but
at
it's
me
also
this
life
year.
lessons. You got to take them trials and tribulations as they come. You know?
I mean, I was off my foot for almost 3 months.
Yeah.
And
And it was during our little break.
And I had my surgery and all that, and it's like, I'm like, man, I'm ready to go back to work, and then I'm like, this motherfucker.
That's why I got to take every day for granted.
Like, I'm ready to go back to work, and now
Never know
I
what's gonna
can't do it
happen.
now because I got to wait to figure out what's going on with this. And it's like,
A freaking plane could drop a turd nugget down from space and land on your head, and then I'd be like, "Oh my God, Dalton was killed by a big old astronaut or a big old comet." Somebody come around and go, "No, you see that space peanut right there? That's a dead giveaway. That's a chunk of shit."
Yeah, that's a space
We call them
turd.
And I'd
Boeing
be like,
bombs.
"No."
And he's like, damn it, I ate French fries and ketchup off that day.
He's like, dude, you ate off of it.
We just watched Joe Dirt recently. We love that movie.
Have you ever seen the second one?
It's crap.
Oh my God, yeah.
Honestly, Joe, that comet that fell from the sky, that was Joe Dirt Tree. That turd that fell from the sky, that was Joe Dirt Tree.
They're called Boeing bombs.
Yeah, that was Joe Dirt Tree, Boeing bomb.
Oh, man.
You can stand there owning a fireworks stand, tell me having no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, hockey lighters, Husker do's, Husker don'ts,
You want
or one single whistling kitty chaser.
So every 4th of July, when me and my family get together to go watch the fireworks in Granite, me and my brother, we will quote that word for word, and his wife just looks just goes,
Yeah.
20. She's like,
snakes
20
and
years later, and
sparklers.
you still do it.
Snakes and sparklers
And
is
we're
all
like,
I like.
yep.
Well, that's the problem. It's not about you, it's the consumer.
I mean, look at it this way. Somebody grabs a bullfrog and sticks an M80 up his ass, you win twice, brother. It's good business.
Blows them up, it comes back to you, you win twice, brother.
So I would never do that.
I would never shove a M80 up a bullfrog's
Trips
ass.
over that what he thinks is a bomb.
Yeah.
And he's all like,
Septic tank.
he's like, I got an idea. And then you see him like explode in his head. And he wakes up and then he sees it and he goes, you tripped over that thing sticking out. And then he goes, I got an idea. And you think he's going to do the same damn thing. But then they're like traveling with it. And then he like takes it in. He goes, I'll hit this. And here go boom.
Show me your boobs.
While we're waiting, you show me your boobies.
You show me your booby.
I hit it and go boom.
It puts the Joe Dirt in the hole.
He got an A-bomb there. That ain't no A-bomb. That's a crapper tank.
Yeah.
I got the poo on
He
me.
says, is this thing still going?
How much is in there?
How much is in there? I got the poo on
People are
me.
gonna watch us and they're gonna be like, what
He
the
said, did they arrest you? And he's like, no, they figured being covered in that crap was punishment enough.
That stinky stuff was punishment enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Dirt's an American classic. Life's a garden, dig it.
Make it work for you.
I'm your sister. I'm
Oh
your
my
sister. You're my sister.
He said, she's kind of pretty though. Oh, you just said your sister was pretty. You're a freak. You're going to hell, brother. He said, I got to go back. I got to tell her what happened. I got to treat her like my sister. And he goes, oh, is that what happened? Oh, no, you see, we're good. And he's like, we can still do it. And he goes, we go back inside and have sex. And he's like, nah. She's like, oh, what's wrong? Did I turn you on? And he's like, nah. He's like, would I go back being my sister? Make you? He's like, what, you think I'm some kind of white trash perv? I'm your sister. Oh, you're my sister. And he says, I'll just do that last part in for shits and giggles, he said. I love that whole thing.
The movie's great.
Yeah.
Ready for Happy Gilmore 2?
Yep.
It's coming out this month, right?
No. It'll be a while.
Year,
oh,
man,
my
like
God.
3 years, 2028.
I kicked myself.
Yeah.
I don't know why I read that at.
Ben Stiller's back on set.
Eminem will be
Ben
in
Stiller's
it.
back on set.
Oh, yeah?
Did you see
That
Ben
seems
Stiller
strange.
spotted on set today? As
That's what you're saying.
The janitor. Shut up, Missy. I said it for you.
You mean
Hal, I think.
Yeah,
In
you
my
talking
world now,
about
Grandma.
the caretaker?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Can I
He also
trouble you
came
for
back-
a glass of warm milk?
He also had a cameo in
Hey, you can trouble me for a glass of shut the hell up. Now, you will go to sleep or I will put you to sleep. Check out the name tag, Ron Gregory. You're in my world now.
Ron Geiger. Oh.
Fun fact, Hubie Halloween, he made a cameo appearance in Hubie
Yeah.
Halloween. Remember, he was like the
I saw
psych
that.
ward guy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what his character in this one. I just asking him recently. I was like, you think they'll bring him back?
I was like, I hope so.
This is what you want to be when Jesus come back?
Making fun of poor little Ryan Gregory.
Yep. Let me ask you something. Is this queer? Is this queer?
I got a back. I got a microphone right here, and I got a backup right here. And guess what? They don't like no feedback. What's up? Oh my goodness, we are killing it tonight.
You know, I am grateful for movies like that because we
exactly.
20 something years later, we still quote it word for word and
Yeah.
laugh at the stupidity of it.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So he coming in. We're gonna be coming up on our final 10 here soon. So how do you guys feel about talking about
Masturbation.
the end?
The end of what?
It's the end of the world as we know it. Yes, it's the end of the world as we know it. It's also the end of the podcast as you know it. And I'm just kidding.
What?
Or am I at 6 o'clock? It's tonight after dark. I don't know what to say. I just rhyme. I don't know. That's when everybody clicks on subscribe and clicks off the dislikes it and just is like, I'm done with real talk.
Okay.
They're probably like, this guy.
Wait.
See what you can do next. I heard it too.
They're gonna say this guy needs to not be the host no more. It's music.
Damn, I thought it was a
Oh,
train.
That's
Lord of the
right.
Rings. Shout out Lord of the Rings.
of the
Trains.
An amazing
So,
movie.
You
Grateful
know,
for that movie.
you know what I am grateful for coming up, though, in the next year?
What?
Something that I've never gotten to do, and I'm going to do in September.
What?
I'm going
It's
to...
past September, brother.
No, next year. I'm going to go see Weird Al Yankovic.
Why?
Liar.
Because I've always wanted to see him live and never got to, and he's coming to St. Louis.
He's funny, man. He's a funny
Movies
man.
are-
He's a funny man. He's a funny man. I met him once.
You know, according to his...
Take it over.
According
Any
to...
sugar water.
According to his... You know, his documentary movie, you know, he slept with Madonna.
It was really, really good.
I love the Weird Al movie. They
Yeah.
never close.
I still need to finish it all
Grateful
the
for
way.
parodies. I'm grateful for humor. I'm grateful
yeah.
some people can take a joke. Some people can't.
You
I'm
know-
not gonna name names or say which side can't. But some people can't take a joke.
My music
And then we
teacher...
make fun of both parties. You get in trouble.
My music
People
teacher in
unfriend-
7th grade.
And I'm done. I'm done.
He's the one that introduced me to Weird Al. And
Yeah, it was Ryan introduced me to Weird Al.
he Weird Al had been around about 10 years by that point, and so it was so funny.
I'm grateful for friends who actually care when someone cries.
Hey,
What you guys do?
hey, put your vagina back in your purse, calm down, shut the hell up.
I'm just kidding, guys.
We're trying to have a serious moment here.
You got a little serious there, okay? If you want to get real, don't make me shove this. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna sniff your butt.
Ugh.
TJ, why does it look like your hand's been in your butt this whole time?
It does smell like sour, bitter ass.
Because it has.
Sour, bitter ass.
That is one of my brother's
I was
favorite
wondering why it
movies.
smelled like sour beer ass in this one.
Wrestling's fake.
Wrestling's not fun.
You know, that motherfucker took this shit so seriously that he decided to
David
do
Arquette, yeah.
decided to do a death match and almost died because one of the light tubes cut his like spleen and shit. And I'm like, you're an idiot, dude.
Who was here so when that happened?
I want to say it was Matt Cardona.
Oh.
You
I remember.
You are. You aren't.
You aren't?
He was the WCW champion.
Yeah.
World heavyweight
Hey,
champion.
how about this?
Huh. You tell me. What?
My ass in your face.
Oh, what?
I mean, your face and my ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it right that time.
Yeah.
I mean, my face and your ass. I mean, your ass and my face. What?
Okay.
I want to set some ground rules before we end this podcast. Rule number 1, I'm number 1. I like to kid around. Rule number 2, Dalton's number 2 because he's birthday boy. Now, before we get started, before we get ended,
Indian?
Hey, what's rule number 3? Kid, what?
give me a break.
You don't know what rule number 3 is?
He says, "Hey, how about this? Your ass and my, or my face and your ass. I mean, your ass and my face. What?"
And that lady freaks out. I hate these creepy goddamn things.
Okay.
You're talking to my boy
So-
all wrong here.
Yeah.
All right? Next time you say something,
No.
stab you in the face
Hey,
with a sock.
hey. You're doing it all wrong, guy. You're talking to my guy all wrong. Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
What if we are his family? What if we are?
Here's something very important for you to remember about being grateful, okay?
Oh, boy.
Home is where you make it. What? You like to see homos naked?
No. Homos right back.
Hey, you like to see homos naked? What's that? What got to do with me?
No. Home is where you make it. Home. Where you make it.
Ah,
Everybody know that boy.
gotcha. I like to see homos naked.
That's me.
That don't help me now.
Oh my lordy it's been a wonderful night. I'm grateful for just talking with you. We're gonna turn into a musical.
No.
A Joker Foley to do.
So many musicals lately.
Okay. So, on that note,
I'm grateful for movies that know how to just stay as a one-off.
like what?
That's a tough question these days because now they go back and they're freaking making sequels to the one-offs. Unfortunately, I know there's talks for like a Napoleon sequel, but I'm grateful that that's been a one-off for as long as it has been. Hopefully it stay one. I really wish movies like Zoolander would have stayed a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they were going to do another one, it should have been done properly. But I mean, again, grateful just one-offs, Like look at Georgia Jungle. They did Georgia Jungle 2.
What do they have, like 4 now?
No, there's only one.
No.
There's 2.
No.
There's only 2. There's only 2.
No, there's a
only
straight
2.
to DVD.
There's only 2. Yeah, that was a sequel. It was a sequel. All right.
They do like Son of George of the Jungle?
Movies that I'm grateful for having an extra story like Terminator, like the first 2. I mean, even 3, with all the even with Jenna Shits and Dark Farts. I think that Terminator 3 is actually pretty good. It's a good trilogy if you just watch those 3. It's a good trilogy. I think. I really do.
Very nice.
I do. That's a good.
I do.
Because it leads up to the war. They talk about the war, about how it's inevitable. And the Terminator 3 actually ends on a sad note with, I mean, it's kind of good that John Connor gets to the bunker and the safe. But, I mean, Skynet becomes self-aware and launches its nukes and destroys the world like it's intended to do. And that's how the movie ends. So it's a sad note. It's a rough ending. You know that the war is coming like they predicted. But we always saw flashbacks of it in the first 2 and even the third one. And even Salvation, if you want to count that as a forquel and say that was a good one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, even though with Christian Bale's freak out. I'm grateful for audio recording because that was good to get that freak out out to the public to hear that. He's just like, yeah, you ruined the thing. You ruined my shot. No, damn you, no. I don't know. It was crazy. It was wild. You got to listen to it if you haven't. It's crazy. Just saying.
True. What was the other guy? The guy that was on, was friends with, oh, geez, never mind. He was on Superbad, little tall, lengthy kid.
I love Superbad.
That kid freaked out.
Are you talking about McLovin?
No, the other
Michael
guy.
Cera is just apparently really freaking annoying altogether.
He freaked out on one
He
of
was
those
on
movies,
Knocked Up and freaked out on Knocked Up before Seth Rogen came on and was getting tired of just things. And he's like, how do you want me to do this? I don't get it. I'm really annoyed by you right now. And then he's like, do you want to do this movie or not? He's like, yeah, I want to do this movie. And then just going back. You know, he's just, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just wish people could be more grateful and work together because we're all freaking humans. Guess what? We all different, but same.
You know,
different, but same. Understand?
Yeah.
We're all different because we have our own interests and all that stuff, and tastes and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're the same because we're human. Life's like a circle. It's like a circle. Not a triangle or square, but a circle.
Great movie.
See, marriage is like a circle. Around and around and around. It's not like a triangle or a square. It's a circle. It goes around. Life is like a circle.
You guys got any closing final statements? Anything you're grateful for?
I just said family and friends. I mean, that's like a lot of it, really. I think that covers a lot of the bases and important things, really.
I don't know if you had more to say about the movies.
Definitely good movies, because, I mean, without that, what else? You know, it's great to watch movies with friends.
I know these two are grateful for the new Pokemon trading card game app. Collecting digital cards. Why I collect real cards.
Not anymore, because he doesn't like the silver borders.
Why am I grateful for it?
I'm sure you guys are grateful for it, but
no,
I'm cool. You don't even collect.
Oh, these two are grateful for the digital card game. Not sponsored by Philly Web, because these two were playing it behind my back, and I didn't even know. Just wanted to put that out there for the audience for real talk. That's my closing statement. I'm grateful for friends who don't play games behind each other's back, but I forgive you. That's the power of forgiveness, and I love you guys.
I literally downloaded it while we were talking about it right here in the basement.
I just gotta give these guys shit. It's fun, guys. It's all joke. It's all joke. Don't take it seriously.
Hey, we should do
a
podcast and ASMR sometime.
Oh, why are you so into that?
No, because by the end of the night, one of us is gonna have a boner.
I'm thinking it's gonna be TJ's over there, hands free ejacking right now. Hands free. Put your hands where I can see it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
You know what's secret about me is I learned to do it without my hands.
Just hands free ejac.
So you doing it right now? He's like, no, look at my hands. He said, you doing it right now?
Yes.
He said, your thighs are together.
You're doing it with your thighs?
Somebody's gonna have one by the end of the podcast if we ASMR. And if it's not one of us, then it's one of you.
Yep, that's what I said to that.
Come on now. Hey, don't be like that.
Hugga.
Yeah, I bet you're grateful for that.
Hugga.
What's wrong
Stop
with you?
licking the microphone, you weirdo.
Not even anywhere near it.
He's licking it. He's licking it. He's licking it.
You're just mad because I can find the spot.
Put my balls on
Whoa.
I apologize, people, for the shit you have to listen to.
Is that the gooch between the balls and the butthole?
Yes.
Because I know you like the gooch. He's a goocher. He's a goocher.
Jack,
turn it live here on Real Talk After Dark. If we haven't been, that's the YouTube canceling us.
Hey,
going off air.
You know, it's a Perry the Platypus. He's come to destroy the Goochinator 3000.
Damn. Cool.
You guys got any positive goodbye words? This was your last podcast and the world was ending tomorrow and you had one last thing to say about it. What would you say?
Love one another. Not
what he said, but also don't forget to seek Jesus.
Live.
And live.
Try
and live.
Do good.
With Jesus in your heart while doing good. You can do all that with Jesus in your heart. Just saying. But you can also love one another, which is what the Bible tells us to do. So don't hate. Quit the hate. Quit it. Stop it. Stop the hate.
What just happened?
Sorry, I just had to get a little rough with everybody out there because sometimes you can't just say, guys, stop it. Sometimes you gotta flip some tables.
Hey, don't you stop it.
Gotta get a little aggressive and whip some motherfuckers. Whoosh.
Okay. Oh, shit. Woo!
Ric Flair. Look, you didn't chop your thigh.
I'm about to end this podcast with me jumping you actually on camera this time.
Oh, yeah, because are you sure, though?
Yum, yum, come get you some.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna quote one of your favorites here. I'm gonna quote The Rock. You smell like possum piss and Fruity Pebbles.
I don't remember him ever saying that, but
I'll send it to you.
It's too censored for everybody.
Look. He draws worse than his son. He can't even draw a middle finger the right way. Now it looks like a cock and balls.
Hey, watch it. Might be kiddos watching this.
That's pretty bad when you're... Man, if we got kids watching this, we got a whole new set of problems.
And we're done. And we're live. Right. And we're done. And we're live.
Okay.
We're lively done.
Don't end it yet because we don't know what else. We gotta say some shit. We gotta say some shit.
Some shit. There you go.
Shite. Sunshine.
It's so hot.
I was in Walmart today getting groceries.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Hold on.
I'm so bad at outros. I just don't know where to go from there.
Somebody stole a pack of Pokemon cards.
Hope you guys got something from this.
Somebody stole a pack of Pokemon cards today at Walmart.
It's a whole nother topic.
Oh, okay.
For jailers and robbers and why you shouldn't. And why you shouldn't resort to violence. Because everything's going to be cheaper. Oh, can't get rid of it.
I like
Anyway, guys, okay. Anyway, I don't know. I'm so bad at outros, but I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast very, very much. This episode in general, just kind of now that the Halloween season's over, spooky season's over, election's over, we just kind of want, and not that we ever really want to get any. I mean, politics are just stupid anyway. Not that we ever really want to bring it in. It was one of our get-go rules to not really bring it in. But I figured while we got with the big election this year, we kind of had to just spill our beans on it and our 2 cents. I mean, it's just our opinions and how we feel. It doesn't change who the fuck we are. We're still the people you knew once, motherfuckers. I'm talking to you, unfriended. I'm just saying, not that they're gonna see this because now that we're done. Not that you're gonna come back and check it out, but whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just sorry. It hurt me because there's a couple of them that just really hurt me. I thought we were close, and I thought he was better than that. I thought that, and I was just like, I didn't know you judge people like that over that. It's just stupid. Sorry, I just had to get real there. We're done. No more politic talks. No more politic talks on this podcast. It's the film talk. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the movies we discussed and some of the things to be grateful for. All that stuff. I hope you learned something from it. You can apply it to your life to be a little bit more grateful. If you have trouble, if you feel like you're not very grateful for things, try to change that mindset a little bit. I don't know if you guys got anything really more to add to that. But keep it real and enjoy life and enjoy movies and enjoy.
Just remember to do the podcast, to do your vlogs, regardless if you get likes or not. Just remember that.
I know. Sometimes it's just easier to not do nothing because it's hard work.
But you know what?
And time consuming.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I tell you, you have people out there that depend on your vlogs because when they're having a shit day, they go and they watch it and they listen to your words of positivity and it fixes their day.
I appreciate it. I miss positive thoughts. I miss Trivia Ryan. I miss all that. It's just hard. It's tough. And I enjoy spending time with my son, but he's starting to get more into filming and wanting to do things.
Do you remember the last time we saw Trivia Ryan?
It's been a hot minute. It's been since Dexter returned like 2-3 years ago.
Oh,
yeah,
he's dead.
I helped you film it.
He's dead. He died.
Yep.
Sorry to break it to you here live on Real Talk After Dark, but
he's lying. It's not over until it's over.
No, we killed him.
No. Oh, movie Trivia Ryan?
Yeah.
Or Dexter?
Both.
Oh, Dexter's not dead.
He's dead. He's
movie
dead.
Trivia Ryan.
He killed him so bad they made a prequel.
Get into it. We're not talking about it.
Movie Trivia Jimmy.
It is what it is.
Create a whole new character. Okay. I love you.
I don't know where to go from here. Everybody's like, just end the one word.
I just want to say that I love you, and you're very special.
Today, Junior.
I got him to do it. Yeah.
How about you just end this? Somebody, come on.
End it, brah.
Okay.
Have a great night.
peace, love, and happiness. Live long and prosper, and suck a monkey fart. I don't know.
Excuse me.
I'm so grateful.
Monkey farts.
I'm grateful for my friends and family. I love you all so much that my love is for you and for the clown.
For what?
The clown.
You be liking
fart
fart
on you. He's farting mine. He's farting mine. Don't fuck farting mine.
Jeez Louise.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah.